Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain back for some more Dungeons & Dragons Online. So here we are back in Sharn for some more Cogs quest. Now we are on the last level 15 walk-up. Now there are 4 additional walk-ups that are out here in the Slayer area, but they are for level 16, which we will get into at the next level. So the last quest that we have is this one here, which is the Cogs fighting area. Now, in order to get to this one, as you can see, we can head off to the north again, and that's just what we'll do here. Light gravity. Alright, so we're gonna head out, and rather than making the immediate right to head to Smash and Burn, we're gonna just wanna continue down our path. And we're gonna want to keep going until we get to kind of like the furnace area here. At this point, we do want to head off to the left and just follow this tunnel. Now, I know it is dark, and I do apologize. They really did a good job at making it cave-like. Alright, and essentially, we can follow the road for most of this quest here. Alright, so at this point here, you'll notice the quest is just down there. So all we gotta do is head straight for it. And there we go. Again, this is a walk up, so we did get the quest as we walked up. And we can head right on in. Now this quest here, right as it starts, it's gonna start piling in all of these plant people. So my best recommendation, if you don't want to deal with them, is actually to hop up the ladder here, just to get out of that initial kind of wave of guys. Alright, so I was just parking the hireling up there. So again, we'll talk to him. I'd like to help. I am ready. So again, we just want to hop up here. They're all gonna rush like right into the fighting pit. So being up top here, like the hireling, it will definitely help you out some. Again, as long as you do have that range damage. There you go. Now from here, once that is done, you do need to head up the ladders regardless. And not only that one, but this big one here. And essentially we gotta head to the very top of this to figure out where these zombies are coming from. So as you can see, this one is a little bit more than the other Cogs quests that we've been dealing with. But again, is also, or can also be done fairly quickly here. Alright here. So we'll give ourselves a death ward. And away we go. So we're gonna head off to the path down to the west, and again, as we're heading through, we do run into just more of these wide musk guys. They really aren't too difficult. They tend to die fairly easily, but they can dish out a little bit of damage while they're doing it. Keep heading around. Now we're coming to some bigger enemies. So again, just watch yourself. And just continue off to the south. We need to kill everybody in this room and then pull the lever at the back there on the left. There we go. We just need to pull the lever. Now, once you pull the lever, you can technically exit the room. It will spawn a couple of waves here, but it isn't, well, it is technically required, as our objective here is to deal with the waves of zombie attackers, but it is also really easy to do so from the doorway, as it kind of funnels them in and gets them all ready for the fight. Alright, once all the waves are completed, that's when you're going to want to head out and actually head through the door that we had just opened by pulling that lever. So following the path, you run into just more waves of these guys. Or more groups rather, not waves. And it's just nothing special, but it is, you know, slows you down a little bit. Now here we do have a path that does break off to the left. And what you can do is you can actually head down there. I believe this is for the optional. So I'm gonna poke my head down here. Yeah, so here's the production of the slimes. Now again, this is an optional. So the first thing you want to do is take out the main enemies that you're seeing in here. Now the slimes in this room are an endlessly spawning enemy. The only way to shut them off is to pull the levers. So you're gonna get in and you want to pull these levers as fast as possible. As again, each lever will contribute to a slime. Now as you're making your way up, you'll notice we do have some traps here. As well, again, a whole bunch of these slimes. Now, sometimes you may need to actually stop and either pull them away or however you need to do. That way you can actually have enough time to disable. Because again, they endlessly respawn, and that does also mean endless reapers until it is dealt with. Alright, now once you do get all the levers, so Wolf was able to go ahead and pull them since I had aggro. There was one additional lever there, one over there. We do still have the traps, but once you do go and get all of them, the slimes no longer spawn, so you can go ahead and just kill all the slimes that you have left. Now once you're done, you can go ahead and grab your loot. So it definitely is very annoying optional. Just with all the oozes, it's really annoying. But it's here. And here we go. So you do get some random loot, nothing special. But extra loot. Now on the bottom here, once you're done, we are going to want to head out. Now we do have a path to the north that can lead us up a ladder, or rather several ladders.
The chill of the cavern gives way to warmer, more humid air as you ascend.
And this will lead us actually back to where we need to be in order to continue the quest. Now again, you don't have to come this path. We could have gone up the other path there. And it would have just put us in a, essentially it puts you in a big loop. One of which hitting up the optional, another one to skip that optional there. So the other path would essentially go up the stairs and come out here. Now it gives you a nice little last minute shrine before heading into the big bad boss area. Now for this area, definitely recommend taking out the spores as fast as you can. And then ultimately these guys here before taking on the end boss, which is the Mind Flayer. Oh, Wolf had his brain eaten. So that is one downside to Mind Flayers that you do really got to watch out for. Sometimes they'll attempt to eat your brain. And it is an insta-kill which will bypass death block and all those fun things. Now at the back of the room we have our end chest, which again can contain some named loot. Got the dust lenses here, as you can see is for a spellcaster type character. Wolf had looted the Moon Willow, which is a short sword. As you can see, Vorpal, silver, nice little one there. Reroll to see if we can't get anything else. Alright, so again another medium armor here. This one giving a little bit more physical sheltering rather than the last quest there. I think I'll leave it at that one there. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a blast, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one all.